So let's look at passage 3. When two types of bacteria found in the soil of a wetland, land having a high water table, break down organic matter, gases are generated. Aerobic bacteria, which requires O2, generate CO2. Anaerobic bacteria, which require little or no O2, generate CH4, methane. Study. At the beginning of a particular summer, 3 soil sections, each 1.5 meters long, 1 meter wide, and 0.6 meters deep, were removed intact from the surface of each of 2 wetlands, a bog and a fen. After all live plants had been removed from the sections, each section was placed in a separate 100-liter tank having sides and a lid made entirely of glass. An instrument to measure gas emissions was mounted on the underside of the lid, above the soil. All the tanks were placed at an outdoor site near the wetlands. Different amounts of water were added to the 3 tanks containing bog soil sections to produce a water table, water 1 centimeter above the surface, 1 centimeter above the surface plus 1 centimeter of the first soil section, a WT water table 10 centimeters below the surface, negative 10 centimeters, of the second soil section, and a WT 20 centimeters below the surface, negative 20 centimeters, of the third soil section. This procedure was repeated for the 3 tanks containing fen soil sections. All the lids were then closed. Over the next 3 months, gas emissions from each soil section were measured in moles of carbon per square meter, moles C per m squared. Throughout this period, the temperature inside the tanks was kept the same as the outdoor temperature. Figure 1 shows the total emission of the CO2 and the total emission of CH4, methane, from each bog soil section due to bacterial activity. Figure 2 does the same for each fen soil section. Here's figure 1 and figure 2. So you see 2 sets of data. What does that mean for what this section is? Of the 3 academic types, it represents the conflicting viewpoints. We see bog soil, fen soil, what occurs on them conflict in terms of viewpoints, and it is the conflicting viewpoint type. Now let's look at passage 4.